The Grey Man does whatever a Grey Man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Hey everybody, it's the Grey Man here again. Welcome to my bloggy blog 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 yeah. It's day 92, I think, or is it 93? I don't know. All I know that on day 100 I will be doing a special by viewers request show where I'll be looking at my Vampirella #1 and doing a read of some of probably just a Vampirella story from it, because I've been requested by Harry's Zlotties to do a look at and read of my Vampirella comic. So I'll be putting on my best Vampirella voice, as you do. Well, I've got a couple of comics today in the post, as you can see. Oh, this one is not too far from my girlfriend, this person. Right, a couple of Superboy comics for my New Adventures of Superboy run. These are pretty cheap. This is number 47. It's got a Dial H story at the end. You can't go wrong with some Dial H. And oh, the glare is real. The glare annoyance is real today. What is this in this room? You can make that one out very well. Lex Luthor pulls a big switch on the X-Teen of Steel. Now I have more power in one finger than you have in your whole body. Yeah, Lex Luthor's kicking some Kal-El butt in that one. Right, then let's have a look at this one. I think this is a pull tab. Now I thought this might be, I actually just ordered a full run of the latest Dial H for Heroes comic, but I'm not sure if it, yes it is that one. There you go. I ordered the full run of Dial H for Hero. I made him an offer on what he was asking, and I'm definitely got it for cheaper than what I would have done if I bought them individually. So I managed to get the full 12-issue run, Dial H for Hero, which I think came out last year. I think, let's have a look, what's the year on it? Can't see a date. Rated T for teen. But I've always liked the Dial H for Hero since I first read them in the 80s, and I thought, well, you know, talking about it, I should see if I could pick up the new run, and so that's what I've done. Right, dare to answer the call. And these are like $3.99. They're probably £3.50 each in the UK. So if I'd bought them as they came out, these 12 would have been 35, £42. Is it? Is that correct? 12 times 30, £3.50. Then that's 40. Oh, I forgot what I said now. £42. So I managed to get them for about £16, including postage. So that's a great saving, if you ask me. Dare to answer the call. And they've changed the look of the dial now. It's actually a phone. It's actually an old red dial-up telephone. Yeah, interesting. Cover art doesn't look too bad. Mr. Thunder or the Operator? Who will catch them first? So it looks like it's one of those ones where someone's after the dial. That happens a few times. It's become a bit of a trope in the Dial H stories. Also, quite often, old Dial H owners coming back to cause problems. It's been changed over, so Dial H for Hero has become Dial V for Villain. There you go. I don't know the name of the protagonist, the Dial H owner. I hope at least once he says Soccer McGee. If he could say Soccer McGee at least once. And who is Mr. Thunderbolt? I hope this doesn't end up the enemy being Robbie Reed. That's happened in the 80s run of Dial H. It turns out the big villain was Robbie Reed, who somehow dialed up and created himself as a villain by accident, kind of thing. And they managed to sort of break him out from his mental fugue, whatever it was, that made him into a villain for a while. And then later on, Vicky Grant was chasing after and trying to kill Chris King. She had the dial and he never. And she was after him, trying to kill him. So I think she had been sent mad by changing her power, changing herself so many times that it made her go mad or something like that, which is quite sad. I don't like seeing my heroes that I've loved as a kid suddenly coming back as evil. It's just like, no, that's almost as bad as killing them off. But anyway, that's comics for you. I like to see my old characters come back in a positive role. This is quite a fun picture. They're one of them beachside picture things where you put your faces through the hole in a thing and makes you look like you're a superhero or whatever. And obviously they've got the girl behind Superman and he's behind Superwoman or Supergirl. That's quite fun. That's something you do a fair bit. I always do that when you go to these posing place things. You always go behind the girls. You let your girlfriend go behind the blokes. Right, and then Last Call is number 12. I think this one originally was set for 6 parts, I believe. I'm sure I heard it was originally going to be a 6-parter, but it must have gone down quite well because they ended up doing it as 12 parts. Now, I thought this was a Young Animal series, but it doesn't seem to have the Young Animal imprint written on it. Don't think there was another one and I've missed out. I don't think so. Wonder Comics, it says though. Wonder Comics. So maybe that was the imprint. I don't know. Anyway, Dial H, all 12 parts for about, I don't know, £1.10 each, £1.25 each maybe. So happy to get those, especially as I've nearly run out of reading material. Well, no, I haven't run out of reading material. I've got loads of old reading material, but comics that I've purchased recently. Yeah, I've got loads to read. Really, I'm just talking rubbish. Right, let's go for a bit more of box 12. But I just mean recent pickups. I've gone through most of the recent pickups and read them all now. So I think I went to about number 34 yesterday. So let's just take a handful. Right, this is right. So box 12. In case you didn't see yesterday's. Bloggy blog. And then, yeah, it's Power Man and Iron Fist, or Luke Cage Power Man, which eventually becomes Heroes for Hire Power Man and Iron Fist. So, let's just show you these covers. This is number 35 and 36. Good old school covers. Good old school action. See, practically every cover he's fighting someone or smashing through something. Or in danger. That's the kind of covers that I like. That's the kind of stories I want to see. I want to be sucked in by the action on the cover. Like, he's in danger in this one. Oh no, can you survive an endless ocean of boiling water? You better believe it, mister. Survive and come back. Fighting. So yeah, he's talking tough as well, which is what he does, because he is tough. He's one bad dude, basically. Can you see that without too much glare? There he is. Mayhem at Mile High Keep. You battled Big Brother and lost, now you must die. No way, Turkey! Luke Cage fights to his last breath. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him, Luke. No jive turkey's gonna mess with you. Trying to get it with the least glare. As you can, yeah, you probably guess that's what I'm trying to do. And failing. If the gold bug doesn't destroy you, Cage, then Thunderbolt will. I thought Thunderbolt was a good guy. I'm sure he was a good guy. Maybe this is a case of mistaken identity or mind control. I think he died, actually. I remember Thunderbolt, if that is the one I'm thinking of, being in the Marvel Encyclopedia of Dead Heroes. He was one of the ones who died. I can't remember what he died of now. I'm pretty sure he did die. They didn't have a great run at any time, I don't think. This one I remember getting when I was pretty young. Maybe I bought this from the shop, I can't remember when it first came out. But that guy Mace is quite a good villain. Bit of a right-wing Nazi type, but he just looks cool with his mace. He's on that one as well. At the bottom there. Alright, you turkeys, make way. Luke Cage is busting through. But only to have Mace finish you off. You know, the city of Chicago will be blown to bits in 4 hours. Oh dear. Can I just confirm with the people in Chicago that are watching this, are you still there? Did you survive? Hoping you did, guys. No, I know that you did. Zax is fighting Zax there, a Hulk villain. And this one, number 48, he takes on the martial arts might of Iron Fist. I don't know if it's the first time that him and Iron Fist got together in a comic book. I'm not really sure. When did they first team up? This might be their first team up. I'm not too sure. I'm certainly not guaranteeing it. Another badass battle going on there. I don't care if you're stronger than me, Bushmaster. You got to pay for his life. Oh, looks like Iron Fist has been killed. Iron Fist is finished and you're next, Cage, because I got the power now. No, that's not the same Bushmaster that Moon Knight fights, is he? I'm sure he's got a villain called Bushmaster. Or is it Bushman? I'm not too sure now. I'm sure it's Bushmaster. Right, then in 50, beginning a new era of greatness, Power Man and Iron Fist. I don't know how they were teamed up. I'm thinking maybe the Iron Fist's comic was finishing around this time. And they were like, well, maybe we can revitalise Power Man as well as Iron Fist. Power Man probably had a slightly bigger sales, that's why they kept that one. They said, but yeah, people who like Iron Fist, why don't we put them both together so we get the Iron Fist readers and the Power Man readers. And I don't know if that's how the story of them coming together is, but you know, it makes sense to me. And they are a good team up, a cool team up. You got the Zen martial artist Iron Fist, and you got the rough and ready School of Hard Knocks Power Man, Luke Cage. Luke Cage knows the streets, he knows the city, whereas, you know, Iron Fist has lived in this, is it a lamery or a monastery, whatever you want to call it, up in Kunlum, Kwangji, Flip Flop. I don't remember the name of the blinking place now. Never mind. Alright, let's just show you these covers. Yeah, so the juxtaposition of the two heroes together, I think is pretty good. Pretty good. A good idea, a good teaming, and they obviously became great friends in the comic books. The whole thing of Heroes for Hire is quite good as well. It's a good device to always enable them to have adventures, if you know what I mean. How many times does Spider-Man happen to be somewhere and, oh look, there happens to be the only ever supervillain attack that's ever happened in this city that Spider-Man just happens to be in. Oh, isn't that coincidental? But as a plot device, they can just get hired by someone. Hey, I want to hire you to do this. And then they end up fighting someone because of the job they've been hired to do. I think it makes a lot more kind of sense than basically Spider-Man. Every single town that he goes to, there happens to be supervillain. You know, there's never been a supervillain in that town ever. But when Spider-Man's there, woo, a supervillain comes out of the woodwork. El Aguila, I think that means the eagle. And on the back of this one, I've got the number 66 blank variant. Oh no, that's where 66 has got to go. Yeah, I've got a few gaps in this one still. Anybody rich who wants to send them to me, then, you know, feel free. I've actually got my link down below of my wants list if anyone's just interested in knowing what I am after. Not because you've got to buy me any or anything like that. But just if you're interested, go and check it out. The link should be down below. I've started putting it in there anyway. And, you know, never know. You never know. You know, there might be some, like, billionairess. Yeah, billionairess. Oh, he's a gorgeous man. Look at those lovely blue eyes. And that gorgeous bushy beard, that really tickles my fancy. I'm going to buy all his comics for him. Just in case that happens, the link's down below, okay? Okay, rich lady. Yeah. Tum-ti-tum. So that's it. That's up to number 72 for today's look through my box. I think I can I might be able to knock the other ones out. Depends if I've got any new comics coming in tomorrow. I should be able to knock them out. The rest of them tomorrow. So anyway, let me just give you let me put these away. Let me put these away, and then I'll be right with you. Don't be impatient. You can stare at my ear while I'm doing this. Right, those are back in the box. Small channel shout out, or a less bigly channel. It's time to shout out a less bigly channel. Stannibals Universe is one that I watched a fair bit. He does mystery boxes. He's quite an upbeat character. He's very excited when he gets his stuff. He seems, really happy with what he gets in his boxes, and it's kind of like, oh yeah, it's cool. It's cool to see someone be excited and happy for what they received. He also does silver coins. He collects silver coins for the silver, basically. Obviously, just for the silver, not for the actual what the coin is. Just the fact that it's got silver in it. He's going to melt them all down and kill werewolves. I think that's what he's going to do with them. I think that's what he said. No, apparently the content of the silver in the coins is worth more than the actual coins by quite a significant amount. So that's an interesting idea, I suppose. I mean, do you buy them for what they're actually worth? Are they quarters? Do you get $1 and gets 4 quarters? Which is worth more than $1. I don't know how it works. Check out his videos. He also does baseball cards, I believe. Yeah, but Stannibals Universe. I think he's got about 300 or something like that, but he can always do with more. Who couldn't do with more subs? I could do with more subs. There's a little button down there, a bit of red button with subscribe written on it. Give that a click, and leave a comment. Always leave comments, even if this is a premiere and I'm like, you're watching this live. Leave a comment at the bottom because it's good for the old anal lictics. And the old algorithm. Algorithm. Isn't that when the old Vice President of America used to play the drums? Wasn't that algorithm? Right, I'm out of here. Sub up Stannibals Universe. Come back tomorrow for another bloggy blog. And until next time, may all your news be good news. Jazz hands. Go sub Stannibal, I don't think he's a cannonball or something worse. Sub him today, sub him I say, it's Stannibals Universe. Yeah, go sub him baby, go sub him now.